That's how we are. You know, sometimes I think in Africa, we go with few expectations because we don't want to raise up our expectations and then be disappointed. And so you just went to have a conversation.
Had a conversation, and they kept asking questions, and then eventually they're like, you know, our regional CEO is coming down. Would you like to meet? Because you seem like the kind of people we can work together.
Hey everybody, my name is Angie Murenga. You're watching Just Angie. It's Mwangi Monday, where we discuss all things governance. It's the 5th day of October, and I'm having an amazing conversation with Joram Mwinamo of Sandbox. So last week you told us about the process. So now is Sandbox here, and it's a realization. It's a realization that you're working with all these consultants, but why are we all in a different space? So I feel like it's the birthing of a hub.
Yes.
So take us through now what Sandbox does.
I mean, when we were running the entrepreneurship program, it used to be very chaotic. It was so chaotic because you'd have to book hotels.
Yes.
Sometimes you go, the hotel has bumped you off into another room that you were not expecting. Sometimes you've booked for 10 people and then five show up and you have to pay for the other 5. And then even the consultants were all in different offices. So just even meeting to plan for the next cohort and work on content. So it was very chaotic, and we kept asking ourselves, surely there must be a better way of doing this. Even for our clients, it was very inconvenient because someone would come, you help them with strategy, but they need to see a lawyer, they need to see a HR person, they need to see an IT person. Then you tell them, now you go into your car, go down to Milimani Road or to Westlands. It was so chaotic. So we started to think maybe this thing can be made more efficient and consolidated under one location. So we actually started out by doing a study of how much rent are we all paying in the different offices. We were all in houses and apartments and turned into offices.
Wow.
So when we did that study, we realized that we were paying more than $1 million shillings combined in different locations. All of us had kitchen staff, front office, internet, like all those costs were duplicated. And that's when we began to see, okay, that can give us a floor somewhere, and we can also have all the facilities we need in-house in terms of training rooms, coaching rooms, and meeting rooms. And that then eliminates the need to go and do it somewhere else. So we used to call it the one-stop shop, center before we named it Sandbox. And that's where the idea came from. So as we put it together, God facilitated, and we came across this organization that funds people like ourselves.
Can you imagine? Funds people like
us, SME
How did you
enablers.
find each other?
SME enablers.
Wow.
What actually happened is that a friend of mine was promoted to, the regional director of that organization here. So when I saw that, even as I was going to talk to her, I had very few expectations that this could work out into something.
That's how we are. You know, sometimes I think in Africa, we go with few expectations because we don't want to raise up our expectations and then be disappointed. And so you just went to have a conversation.
Had a conversation, and they kept asking questions, and then eventually they're like, our regional CEO is coming down. Would you like to meet? Because you seem like the kind of people we can work together.
Awesome.
And he came. I think from the first meeting, we could see the excitement in their faces for this looks like
Were you worried? You know, I'm the one who sees the glass as half empty instead of half full. So were you suspicious as to why they are being so excited?
Well, I guess we also felt we were onto something, because we had also not seen something like this, but we were also solving our own problems as we put this thing together. So they asked if we had a concept to put together. We put it together, sent it to them, and they looked at it, and then they were like, okay, this looks workable. Put a full proposal as to how we can go about funding the center.
Wow.
And we did that, and it went through the investor committee. It was confirmed.
Well done.
And I think it was 9 months later we signed an agreement with them.
A full birthing process. Don't get me excited. 9 months. That's the full birthing process. So 9 months, you signed something now.
We signed an agreement. They were going to fund us to the tune of 500,000 euros.
Can you imagine? And when you said that the first time, I was like, let me just close my eyes and think about that number. 500,000
even
euros.
I had never seen that kind of number.
When you first said it, I was like, wow. Okay, I went home thinking about it. Like, that's a lot of money to put into it.
And from there, we started to run around. We found a location, got an interior designer, got contractors.
Your offices are absolutely amazing, because that's where we filmed and started. Thank you so much for giving us that opportunity as well. Absolutely amazing space.
From there, I had to put all the experts together. Some that were with us before, maybe it was very inconvenient at the time, and the likes, so I had to look for new people. But I just went through the process of putting it all together, and come February 27 this year, we launched the Sandbox.
Absolutely amazing. First of all, well done. Well done for launching Sandbox in all its full fanfare.
Yes.
That was a real achievement.
Thank you.
Has it ever felt like a dream? Because you see, when what I like about this is we talk to real people, real life people who started opposite Kawangware, where you get off the matatu. If you look at the Sandbox offices, you know this is not 2 shillings.
Yes.
But Joram, do you ever pinch yourself and wonder, is this happening?
So, to be very honest, in 2004, I would never have dreamed that we would have something like to this scale. Yes. The good thing is that as we've set it up, our vision has grown even bigger.
Wow.
So much bigger.
Yes, you told me.
Because now we are just looking at setting up sandboxes all over the place.
World.
All over the world.
That is amazing.
As we were putting this together, and even, last year I was in the US in a meetup of, funders like the people who funded us and other people who do what we do. And as we talked about our concept, we started to realize nobody has set up something like this anywhere in the world, because they were also interested. You had people from Mexico, US, running programs all over Africa, so interested and saying, maybe we can collaborate on this. Maybe you can even come and open one where we are. I've had someone from the UK who runs co-working spaces and looked at our concept and is like, can we open one in the UK? So there's people taking interest from all over the world. That's and amazing. Very excited about this particular idea. And so, we are looking at the world and looking at setting up as many as possible. So I'm in that phase of learning how to go about, the fundraising to be able to.
So the vision has grown bigger.
So much bigger, so much bigger.
So encouraging.
It's unbelievable.
And also a premise to and a response to, this is an African homegrown solution.
Yes.
Coming out of this continent, coming out of Kenya to the world.
To the rest of the world.
That's what I could see. I was like, this concept is going to go to the world and it's coming from this Africa.
Yes.
So for real, when you said that we want to do that for entrepreneurs, that's what you're doing.
Yes.
You're giving Africans hope, you're enabling them to see a vision, you're helping them to actualize the vision, because the consultants, now come in and they help you unpack this vision.
Yeah, so I mean, as we also, so we have the local ones, but if we're looking at, even as we have, say, a Sandbox in Mombasa or Kisumu or Kampala or Lagos cities, or wherever,
different
we
regions,
will replicate the same skills.
Yes.
So even our clients, if they are looking at, say, going into Kampala, want to set it up such that if they are a member of the Sandbox, they have a place to work from, they have the experts to help them set up and run with it, and they have the network that can help them actualize their strategy.
So when we come back next week, can we talk about the rules of engagement? Why I'd also like to talk about, why is it very easy for you to share your vision? Because a lot of people don't share their vision. They want to keep everything secret. So at least I found me, I've been accused of all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Like, please stop sharing your vision, stop speaking, stop telling everyone everything. But I feel like authentic conversations, they spur people into action. We don't know who this is going to spur into action. And this is not for today only. No. This is for years to come. This is for posterity. So we don't know who you will encourage with your story. So I also want to applaud you for being able to share that story and not trying to keep it on the down low, and then we will not be encouraged, and we're not even going to go and do the things that we want to do. So I want to come back, talk about the rules of engagement, how people can encounter Sandbox, and the why you're so authentic and ready to share your vision. So I hope you enjoy yourself. I'm learning a lot. I hope you're learning a lot, and make that step and make that move and do something. And even whatever you're starting today, realize that it can grow and there's a future. There's 16 years from today. There's 15 years from today. What is your vision going to be? But you need to start. God bless you. Bye-bye.